When Bryan gets up in the morning, he goes, what can I do for somebody else today?
Service means putting aside yourself and dedicating it to help other people. And that's what Bryan does.
I have a very biased view of what service even is because I'm around Bryan Stern.
He doesn't just talk, he takes actions. He's willing to put his own life at risk just to save people.
I truly think of myself as a humanitarian, and I think that's really what service is all about. I really think it's an American ideal. If he can help, help.
Bryan's a talented guy. Could have done a lot of other things. Could have gone to Wall Street. But he chose to put his skills and passion to the test.
Bryan is a perfect example of the sheepdog mentality. I think there's 2% of the population that takes care of that 95% of sheep.
9/11 is one of these seminal events of my life. I was in both collapses. Fast forward, August 2021, watching the fall of Afghanistan on TV, and I'm angry. We got some guys together. We said, this is what we're gonna do. We're not gonna watch it on TV. We're gonna go. 728 missions later, 7,126 people later and counting. And if you told me then that I'd still be talking about this thing, I would have laughed.
He told us, I put my life at risk to save you guys because I care for you guys, because you fought for this country as an ally. He was a caring person, and he was making sure everyone are safe.
Me and these couple of guys, we launched Grey Bolt together. We conduct evacuations and rescues of Americans and allies in denied areas, austere environments where the government does not have access or placement.
All the experience and everything he did for our country, I think gave him a unique skill set. And because he has those gifts, he feels responsible to help all Americans internationally and like us domestically too.
He is one of the most tenacious people I've ever met. Once he gets locked on a goal, he will drive and drive and drive and literally not stop until it's finished.
Everyone calls us in the worst moments of their lives. We're the last resort.
I'm very thankful to have been rescued by Bryan Stern and his crew from Israel.
It was an answer to prayer. You think odds are against you, there's no hope, you're not going to get out, and then in comes this great team.
The Russians found me and broke into my home and kidnapped me, held me hostage for 37 days. And he got me out when everybody had abandoned him and me. Nobody said he could do this.
We heard a huge boom, which sounded like huge thunder. Me and my dad went downstairs to see what had happened, and as soon as we opened the door, we saw the flames that had completely taken over underneath the car up. The fire department said that they couldn't get there because it was too flooded. Grey Bolt Rescue just showed up out of nowhere with a boat.
Bryan leads from the front. He volunteers for the hardest and most dangerous assignments.
The real blessing is not the lives that we saved. It's what those lives do afterwards.
Got the job with United Nations, so I've helped more than 13,000 Afghan evacuees to find their new life in the United States. It's because of Bryan and Grey Bolt Rescue, Bryan helped me and I helped another.
He's been the most critical tool in rebuilding my life and becoming a better man and a better human.
If you're an American in need, you pick up the phone and call Bryan Stern.
The world needs about 5,000 more Bryans because there's people all over the world that need rescuing.
He saved our lives.
I think he is one of those people that really understood his purpose in life and is completely fulfilling them.
Tonight's award, coming from the Congressional Medal of Honor Society, a group of true American heroes, I think it's most appropriate to recognize Bryan Stern.
For them to give Bryan this award, I think it captures the level of service that Bryan has contributed.
Medal of Honor recipients are our national treasures. To be recognized by these guys is truly humbling.